Hey, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Vicky, and in today's video, we're going to be going over our annual 2022 budget and also talking about an emergency fund. So if that sounds something that looks interesting to you, please stick around. Also, consider subscribing and giving us a thumbs up. That would really help us out. Now, I'm going to probably be tilting my head down because the reflection on these glasses is pretty bad. So if I'm distracting, I may just turn off the video. But nonetheless, I thought it would be a good time. I do this every year where I look to see what would be a good 3 to 6 month emergency fund and to kind of try to figure out how much we're spending for the year. I take a look back at in this instance, in 2021, and allocate numbers towards months that have 5 weeks, where things don't apply for this coming year. We don't have a mortgage anymore. So if you're in baby step 2, I'm also going to do a bare bones budget with you live so you can see what that would look like, because I've been laid off in this journey twice and both times I was pregnant. And so you just don't know, right? And so I want to be able to see if we had to cut things, what would that look like? And so I'm going to go through that with you today. So in my budget, I have, I don't know if I could bring this down, probably not, but I call the tab a year to date budget. And what I do is, let's see if I can move this a little bit. I go over and just month by month show, what I paid last year. And then I kind of average it out. And we'll go through the bare bones budget here in a second, but I'm going to go over this line by line. So if you had mortgage, you would put in what your mortgage payment is, and then I just divide it. If you see the formula up here, I divide it by 12, and then it would give you, then I do times 3 and times 6, and so that's where I'm getting these figures. So waste management is our trash. What I did was I took the yearly amount and I divided it by 12, so it's roughly $65. So a 3-month expenses would be $195, and for 6 months it'd be $391. So this kind of gives you an idea, just, if you wanted to save up 3 to 6 months of expenses, this is what it would look like. So on and so forth. So our water bill a month, roughly, it was crazy this year. I'm hoping it goes down. Was $185 a month. And then our Pacific Gas and Electric, self-explanatory, gas and electric, roughly $258. After school care, because not every month has after school care. Right now it's $96 per month. That's really not what it is, but I kind of factored it in for the whole year, and it would be about $290 for 3 months and $580 for 6. Childcare, this says roughly it's $866 a month. Honestly, some months are $800, some months are $1,000, depending on if we have 4 or 5 weeks in the month. Housekeeper, I have increased her rates because I think she deserves it. And so therefore, that's going up this year. Gardener, the gym, my husband's gym membership, so 3 and 6. State Farm, this is what we're paying for 9 policies. Yes, we have 9 policies. It does include 3 cars, the 2 properties, an umbrella policy, and our life insurance policies. Comcast, that is our internet and cable. Vivint Alarm, it's our alarm system, and it is $54.99. Netflix, self-explanatory, again, 3-6 months. AT&T Wireless and Sprint Wireless, I know probably I get this question a lot. Why aren't we on the same provider? We like different things from our provider, so we've chosen to stay separate. And then Apple Storage, I actually have to increase this, so this might go up just a little. My Weight Watchers, groceries, this is on average, depending on if months have 4 or 5 weeks. So this number is taken and divided by 12. So if you look here, that came out to $7,800. So we're going to go over this and go back to our bare bones budget here in a second, but I just wanted to go through all of these. These next categories, starting from groceries down, are things that we can really, they're not fixed, or I guess some people would say they're variable, because you can cut back and stuff like that. So here, dining out on average is $260 a month. Gas on average has been $500. Honestly, with the SUV we just got in November, I really don't know what this is going to look like, so I kind of just threw in numbers and we'll see, but $3,000 for 6 months is just insane. Unexpected, I do like to have a bucket for this type of stuff. And then electronic sinking funds, and that goes to, if you've ever watched one of my sinking funds videos, that goes to all of those. Again, this is on average for 12 months. All right, let's go into a bare bones budget, because that's really, I think, what people want to see, how you would, go through this. So again, if you had a mortgage, that would probably still be in there. I do factor in $85 a month for this. I am going to put $100 aside per month, and on average, even though it says $250, I could probably, I have $300 here, I could probably do $250. After school care, it is $232 a month, but if something happened and we didn't have a job, we could cut this to $0. You know what? Let me go back. Hold on. Because what I didn't do was tell you the dollar amounts. Hold on. Let's go back down. So this gives you how much we've spent in 1 month is $6,500 for the month. So a total of $19,734 for a 3-month emergency expense budget, and then $39,000 for 6 months. Again, we live in California in the San Francisco Bay Area, and this is what it would take if we didn't cut anything. So let's go ahead and show you what would happen if we did cut stuff. Okay, so we said we would bring that down to 100, we would bring this down to 250, we would bring this down to 0, we would bring childcare to 0. I really don't want to cut her, but I would bring her down to 250 because she was going to be coming more times in a month. This one would stay. State Farm, I would say we would leave it, but it's $490, so let's just do 500 there. Comcast, I would cut Comcast and probably go down to just internet. Let's say 75 because I think it's somewhere around there. Vivint Alarm we would keep, Netflix we would keep. This one we would probably negotiate down, but I don't know, or consolidate these two. I'm just going to leave them for right now. That'll stay the same. Groceries, if I could get away with it, we could do, if I did $100 a month, I think that's a little too, not enough, but let's see, if we did 120 times 4, 480. Let's do that. 480. Dining out would be 0. Gas, that would mean only one of us is driving. I don't even think 300 is enough, but let's leave it that. Unexpected, let's put 0. You know what, let's put 100 because there's always something that happens there. And then electronic sinking funds, depending on the ones that we have, I'm thinking that we could cut it down. We had $1,700 budgeted. I have us down to $1,000. I could probably get us down to more. $500 we have to save for property taxes. And then everything else is everything else. I think that's the only thing that's a must. Off the top of my head. Okay. So it was originally $5,400. We got us down to $3,000. If push came to shove and we had to take things out, we could get us down to $3,000. And we would definitely be able to live on one salary if that were the case. So that is it. That is our annual expenses and what a 3 to 6 month emergency fund would look like. Um, Let me know what your 3 to 6 month emergency fund would be, or if you've even thought to do one. Maybe this will inspire you. And if it does, let me know. Leave me a comment down below. So with that, I'll let you go. Thanks for sticking around. Bye.